What's up guys, welcome back to GoldClassGaming. Today we're back in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I'm going to talk about the difference between being a good and a bad AWPer. Now, an AWPer, generally, depending on how you play it and how effective you are with the sniper rifle, can make or break rounds or even the whole game. So for starters, I'll talk about a stationary AWPer and the downsides of that. So generally a bad AWPer is one you kind of stand still all the time. It's very, very stationary. For example, if you're holding A site on Dust 2, you sit behind the box on ramp and you just sit there. You don't move, you just sit there. To take a shot, maybe you kill someone, maybe you miss. Doesn't matter, you still sit there. And in the end, you die when you get pushed from 3 or 4 people when after the first kill or first miss, you should have just backed up onto the bomb site and called for backup. The way, that's how it should have been played. So it's generally a stationary AWPer works it never works for longer than one shot. Once you take the shot, you have to back up. Generally, you can sometimes see pro players like Kenny S repeating multiple angles, but they're kind of the exception since he rarely ever misses when he has these kind of scenarios. But in an actual scenario where you are holding an angle, it's best to back up after each shot. Basically, if you are holding an angle where they are pushing in your direction, such as long on Dust 2, you want to back up after the first shot and then hold from the bomb side and wait for teammates. It's different if you're holding Mirage B site from Cat. They aren't pushing you. You can kind of stand there and keep shooting until they're finally on the bomb site where you actually have to back up. So the way a good AWPer plays is very, very mobile. Not necessarily aggressive, but mobile. Where you're constantly moving and finding new angles because you have one of the most powerful weapons in the game, and you want to make sure they have no idea where you are. Whether that means you rotate from A site to car, or whether it means you rotate from A site to B platform on Dust 2. Just as long as you stay mobile and you don't constantly and you don't let them know, okay, he's gonna be here again. Let their sniper peek you first and scope it and wait for you. You then have the advantage in every single gunfight. They don't know where to check for you. You can just peek and shoot, back off again, peek and shoot again. It's very, very essential as an AWPer that you understand how to stay mobile and not to get caught up in one moment constantly re-peeking. Or like if you're trapped somewhere like in car, right? Don't constantly re-peek hoping to get a kill. Your best out there to be call for help, then just scope in or aim down the sight, facing to where they would peek you, and just hold that angle, and then let people walk into your crosshair, and then kill them. Maybe a teammate will get there in time to flash bang and spray them all down. Maybe you'll get 1 kill and die. Maybe you'll get 2 kills. Maybe you'll get 2 kills and die. Maybe you'll get no kills and die. But you just want to be able to buy yourself as much time as possible. You want to sway the odds as much in your favor as you can by making less time for you to be exposed to the enemy without backup. Also, important to being an AWPer, having a sidearm. This seems basic, but there are people who don't do it. They'll have money and don't buy a pistol. Then they get rushed and die, and then complain about getting rushed. If you have the money, absolutely buy a sidearm, whether it's a Tech 9, 5.7, a CZ. Even if you're super low on cash, a PD50 works too. Just have a sidearm with you where if someone pushes, you can pull out the pistol and spray them down. The sidearm you do not want though is the Desert Eagle, because that's basically just a pocket op where you cannot spam fire at someone rushing you. You have to take your time and aim for their head to get the one-shot kill, or twice in the bot or twice in their lower abdomen. You don't want that. One because of price, and two because with an op you basically be holding the same gun twice, and it'd be the deagle like the op is very ineffective against a rushing target. So you want, you know, a 5.7 or a Tech 9, which is very, very effective against just spraying down a target in close to medium range, because you don't want to always be relying on your op. Yes, you can absolutely always go for a NoScope. It's not Call of Duty where it's like a phased NoScope, but you know, the op is relatively accurate at hip fire if you aren't moving or have just fire a shot. But if you like are sitting still and have given the gun time to let the aim recover or the accuracy recover, it's a fairly accurate weapon with the NoScope. So if you're instead, I'm going back to the example of car. If someone turns the corner to try and knife you or shotgun, fire a NoScope. You know, because they're basically right in front of you. Even if someone's across long against that wall, you can still absolutely hit them. Just you gotta make sure you just kind of have a general sense of where the center of your screen is, because when you have the op not aimed down the scope, you do not see a crosshair on your screen, making it relatively hard to line up a NoScope. But you can at some point just kind of visualize where the center of your screen is, and then from there line up your NoScope kind of thing. So that don't always try to flick shot someone unless you've spent a lot of time practicing it. I've spent probably like over 100 plus hours in deathmatch with the op, and I'm still like marginally decent enough at flick shots. Like, yeah, I'll hit some. I also miss my fair share. But it's like they're great if you're good at them. If you don't, you're just firing blindly at someone you could aim in their general direction, peek, and then make the last second adjustment, opposed to just peeking, scoping in, and trying to flick them. It's not something you would do at like a beginner's level op. That's like a Master Guardian strat to like really be good at it. So like, opping it's an extremely pivotal role of being able to make or break a whole game, a whole round, depending on your ability to whether get, you know, a pick or hold down a bomb site. Like, you know, there have been times where, you know, we've been down pushing. I'm thinking of a game yesterday. We were down 2 players pushing A site yesterday on Mirage. We were gonna rotate the B and probably lose the round, but I peeked out Palace and got 3 kills, and let's flood out onto the site, and then have the bomb plant and play an after plant scenario of a 3 versus 2. I didn't get any more kills, but I got the entry kill to give our team access to the bomb site. So while an opera on T site does not have to play entry fragger, I was not playing entry fragger. It was just I was able to hit the shot from Palace. An opera should not play entry fragger because you do not have the ability to take down multiple targets if all of them are firing on you. Basically, if you have several targets firing on you at one time, you are more or less dead. Like, the way an entry fragger plays is they run out into where the other CTs are holding and just win the aim duels with an AK. You don't have that luxury of being able to just transfer your spray. You have to stop, rechamber after every single shot. So you better hope you hit the first shot instantly, and now the second guy has shitty aim. But an opera is very, very capable of playing a support role where once the entry fragger pushes onto the bomb site, the opera then pushes like long doors. I'm thinking of, you know, then the opera peeks and watches for someone else to peek from long to try and kill your entry fragger. Opera can pick him. So opera can play a very effective support role, or as is main for as a flavor playing picks from long range, or I've even sometimes seen an opera play a lurk role, whether they go B and once everyone's rotating, they peek B and shoot the CTs rotating through CT spawn on Dust 2, where you're very capable of getting. You're very capable of playing several roles and several ways with an op. It's all about your ability to actually use the op. So, before I end up this video, I want very quickly to talk about. I want to wrap it up with: play smart, play safe, and don't get yourself killed. As always, I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.